I have a love-hate relationship with Amazon, and that might seem sort of taboo for somebody like me to say who creates a lot of content about Amazon products. Amazon is really convenient. It makes it really easy to search what you're looking for. You can get things in like a day or 2 days, but at the same time, there are two things you guys know I really dislike in life. One is spending more money than I needed to, ruining my budget, or two, ending up with more stuff that I need in my house. Amazon certainly can exacerbate both of these problems. However, being a sort of Amazon professional shopper, if you will, meaning that I spend a lot more time on Amazon than the average person, trying to find the best products, testing out the best products, really just like learning the ins and outs of Amazon, I have found some little tips and tricks. So today I want to share with you some of my professional Amazon shopping secrets, essentially tips for navigating the site, tips for finding the best products, and how to save your time and money when using Amazon. Okay, first up, let's discuss Amazon Prime. Is it really worth it? Now, Amazon Prime is $14.99 a month, and you do get a ton of stuff with the Amazon Prime subscription. Obviously, most of us think about the shipping. You get free 2-day shipping, as well as free same-day shipping on eligible items. But it comes with so much more than that I think people don't always think about. There's the Amazon Video and movie streaming. There's also Amazon Music, which has hundreds and hundreds of playlists of different music for you to listen to for free. There's free books through your Kindle. There's free podcasts. All of this available through Amazon Prime. And then it also gives you access to some of Amazon's other features, such as Subscribe and Save, which we'll talk about a little bit later. All of that stuff being mentioned, it's not that hard to make $14.99 a month. That like it really is worth it. I mean, shipping alone on other websites is typically anywhere from $5 to $15. So really, if you shop at Amazon 1 or 2 times a month, you're kind of paying for the service just there. That being said, I do think there are some pitfalls to having an Amazon Prime membership. I think that an Amazon Prime membership is a lot like having a membership to Costco. Having a membership to Costco is definitely going to be beneficial and it's going to save you money if you use it well. If you go into Costco, you use it to get bulk items that you usually buy, that you're eating through all of them, you're not just throwing them out, and you're not like getting caught up in some of the other stuff at Costco and buying all of these little extra things just because you're in Costco and it's on sale. Essentially, it's just canceling out the money that you are saving. Amazon Prime is just like that. Amazon Prime can be extremely effective and useful, but if you are using it to just sort of mindlessly buy extra stuff simply because you can, because you have access to Amazon, then it's really not worth it. So we're gonna talk a little bit more in this video about how to kind of avoid overspending when you are on Amazon, as well as some tips and tricks to make sure you're always getting the best deal. Next up, let's talk about Amazon Subscribe and Save. I feel like this is a feature of Amazon that I think people just don't really talk about enough. But if you don't know what Amazon Subscribe and Save is, let me explain it to you. Essentially, you can subscribe to products that you use frequently, and you can set it up to arrive on your house on a different frequency. If you have 5 subscribe and save items sent in 1 month, you will unlock additional savings on them. It's typically between 5 and 15%. Now, as a busy mom, I absolutely love this because essentially just as I'm about to run out of a product that I use a lot, it shows up on my doorstep. It has saved me so many times from having to run out to the store to get something like last minute, because right as I think about it, like Amazon is sending it to me. You can customize it completely exactly how you want. So it's not that you have to get like 1 unit every single month. You can choose to get 1 unit every 5 months. You can choose to get 5 units every 2 weeks. If you have a surplus of something, you can skip a month if you want to, or if you're running low, you can have a shipment sent early. So you can totally customize it to fit your exact needs. Okay, let's move on to finding some of the best products on Amazon. Certainly Amazon is amazing in the sense that there are so many products, but sometimes that can be really overwhelming to try to find the best product. First of all, I want to point out an area of Amazon that I think is sort of like weirdly hidden, but it can offer really great options as far as drilling down for your searching, and that is on the top left of the website. There's this little tiny button that says all, and it opens a drop-down menu on the left. And from here, you can drill down to so many additional things. So the top 3 options will always give you a peek at some of the best sellers right now. personally, I have very good luck with Amazon bestsellers. Lots of times if I'm buying a product and I'm not quite sure where to go, I will default to the bestseller. Of course, there's always gonna be duds, but I find in general, the bestsellers is usually a pretty good sign that this is a worthwhile product. It also highlights new releases, which is probably not something the average person wants to know, but the movers and shakers is always really interesting to see what's just been taking off recently. I usually find some of my best new products here. A few other areas I want to point out in this left navigation, there is the small and medium sized business tab. You can click this and you can open it up and drill down even further to like women-owned businesses. I personally love to scour this area when I'm looking for products so that I can use the convenience of Amazon but still be supporting a small business. There's also climate pledge. Amazon actually made a commitment to reach net zero carbon emissions by 2040. And as part of this, you can shop items with the climate pledge seal, so it just allows you to really easily discover sustainable products. There's subscription boxes. This is another little hidden gem of Amazon. There's subscription boxes. These make such good gifts if you just like need a quick idea of what to send somebody. You can send boxes on like literally everything from toys to craft boxes for kids to food lover boxes, self-care, books, literally pretty much everything. There's Amazon Warehouse. Amazon Warehouse has a bunch of discounted items because they are either refurbished or it's open box. So lots of times if you send a product back, right, it was like a return, the box has been opened, but it's still brand new, it will end up in Amazon Warehouse on a discount. Next is Amazon Outlet. I recently created a video about Amazon Outlet that I will link below, but essentially this is like an outlet store of Amazon. You're gonna get clearanced and discounted items, all at least 20% off or more from reputable Amazon sellers, simply because it's overstock, it's out of season, or they just bought more than they really needed. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how to avoid just like buying everything because there's so many great options on Amazon. So I am a big user of the save for later option. Like my save for later folder on Amazon has got to be hundreds and hundreds of products long because essentially, unless I'm like buying something because it's just like my kid's school messaged me and they're like, hey, we need whatever for class, and so I'm just buying it immediately. Almost never am I buying immediately when I'm searching on Amazon. I am adding items to my cart, and then usually once a week or once a month or however often you're sort of shopping, I will go through my cart and I will determine what I actually need to buy right now, which very often is like a tenth of what's in my cart. The add to cart option is a beautiful thing. As many of you know, it gives you the option of being like, yeah, I want to buy this, but without the commitment of actually purchasing it, it allows you to take a few days or a week and come back to it and be like, do I really need this? Because when you see everything added up as like a full total and you have to like look at that price, you're like, we probably don't really need all of this. As opposed to if you're just $20 purchase here, $10 purchase here, $15 purchase here, it doesn't feel as big. But when you look at it a week or 2 weeks added up, you kind of like, maybe I don't really need to spend all of this at Amazon. If you're not ready to buy it now, hit the save for later button, because this in your mind still kind of allows you to keep it in your cart. I think sometimes we worry we're gonna like lose an item or we're gonna lose a deal or whatever. This allows me to save it for later. I do this lots of times with like gifts or maybe a beauty product I really wanna try. Maybe let's say it's like a mascara I really wanna try, but I'm not out of my current mascara. I can save it for later. I'm not necessarily buying it right now. And then if I really do truly need it and wanna try it later, it's still there for me and it's waiting. But that save for later saves me so much money. It saves me from a lot of products that I don't necessarily need or didn't need to buy, but also helps me save products so when I am ready to buy them, they're there for me. Another thing you need to know about using Amazon, or I suggest that you really consider doing, is to get the Honey extension app. This is an app for Google Chrome, if you're using Google Chrome as your browser, and essentially it's going to do a couple of things for you on Amazon. One, when you click it, it's going to search the web for you and find that product and tell you if it's cheaper somewhere else. Certainly, this is not foolproof, but it will tell you the prices of it at some of the other like top competitor stores, and will let you know if you're getting the best deal. Maybe you're saving $10 by buying it on Amazon. Maybe it'll say, hey, you can get this for cheaper if you buy it at Walmart or whatever. The other thing I love about Honey is if it's a product that you are interested in getting, but you don't necessarily need it today, you can set up a price watch on it. And that way Honey will send you a notification if the price ever drops on this product. So again, the tricky thing about Amazon is the prices are always changing. So if you're not sure if it's the best price, always that Honey app is one, gonna just double check for you really quick and let you know if it's cheaper somewhere else, and two, give you that option to price watch it in case you think that maybe it's gonna go a little bit cheaper, or you don't really need it right this second. You can kind of wait it out and see if it's gonna go cheaper. I'm also going to link a video down below that I did on the Rachel Cruz show. She interviewed me about shopping on Amazon, and I shared with her some of my favorite products to buy on Amazon, as well as some products that I usually don't buy. So if you're curious what my top picks in those two departments are, I will link that video down below so you can check out that interview. That does it. That is some of my favorite little tips and tricks for using Amazon more effectively, saving your time and your money with it, getting the best products and not getting caught totally in the trap of overbuying and overbuying. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you are having a fantastic day. Remember to be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you all in my next video.